If you are seriously considering living somewhere in the Triad area and want to purchase a house, buy a house, and if you are currently renting and still paying about 1500 or more in rent, then I will show you some of the properties which are in the market right now. And you will not be able to see all these properties in the MLS or in Zillow because these are not yet being listed in the marketplace, but they are still available through this website, which I'm going to show you. And you will be able to look into the properties. Most of the properties are not yet available to move in. So if you have some time, like 3, 4, 5 months in hand, and you are still looking for a house, then this is one of the videos you don't want to miss. So here in this video, I'm going to show you some of the properties by reputed builders in the area, which are under construction, and they also offer, and it depends and differs by each and every builder. Some of them, they do provide great introductory loans or the rates if you go through their lenders. And in that case, they provide as low as 3.99% of their mortgage interest, and some of them like 4.99%. So having said that, I just wanted to take some time to show you guys. These are the properties which you can see, and they are available for booking, so that you just pay maybe $1,000 or $2,000 depending on the builder. Usually you pay less than 5% to reserve your spot, and once the property is built, your house is built, you have the ability to select the options, and it's not really built in. You have an option to select the color or the choice of elevation, and sometimes you also have options to add extra room or a bathroom depending on the proposed plan that the builder is going to show. So recently, one of my buyers, they moved into one of the properties in Winston-Salem, and that was, they built over a period of time. It took 7-8 months, but that came out nicely, and they were able to move in last month. So in this example, I'm going to show you the first one is by builder called Century Complete, and they have a community called Oak Ridge. And again, this Oak Ridge is not the place, it's the name of the community within the city of Lexington. And you see that this property is being offered at $256,000 or $257,000, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, about 1765 square foot, 1 car garage. You can see in the pictures, these are the builders rendered pictures where you can see the different elevations, different style, and you definitely see the interiors, which really looks nice of the size of the property and the price point. So this is one of the options. You can call me and work with your agent to go and visit these properties and talk to the listing agent. Do not directly go to the builder without an agent, because you may end up in signing some contracts which may not be very for you, because at the end of the day, the agents that sit on the construction site, they work for the builder, so they do not have your 100% interest in their mind. Their job is to sell the property, and your job is to get represented properly so that you get the best deal. So this property is, as said, is in Lexington, 323 Pearson Drive. This is the office address. But you want to take a look and see how many properties are available and how early you can get a booking, or you can reserve a plot, or you can see the sites, and depending on that, you can basically go ahead and buy your property and plan for your closing based on the construction completion. So that was one of the properties, and there are multiple different layouts by this builder, Century Complete, in this particular community. Now, moving on to the same city of Lexington, which is a great location if you consider that its proximity to Charlotte and other cities of the Triad area. It's a very growing and nice locality where, again, historically, Lexington was known for the furniture manufacturing site, but that industry has gone down over time. But still, people are moving in because now Charlotte area is increasing in population, and people are moving outwards towards Canopolis or Concord, and slowly, if you see, that area will get simply filled up with different communities and people over a period of time, so that it's not long that you will see that Lexington becomes a suburb of Charlotte, maybe in 5, 10, 15 years. You never know. All right, so the other builder which I'm going to talk about is the Sagamore Homes. And these builders are also offering 4-bed, 2-bath properties for $269,000. So it's sub $300,000 properties, brand new house. And in this case, this seems to be a 2-car garage, a single level house with about an area of similar 1670 square foot. And you see that these properties are like brand new, so you don't have to worry about any kind of maintenance or any kind of repair or anything related to HVAC or roof. You are set for at least 10 years. You don't have to deal with anything. And again, most of the builders, they provide 1-year warranty on appliances and everything in the house, and 10 years warranty on anything that goes wrong with the structure. So having said that, like, these are one of the best options if you are really willing to live in this area. Buying a brand new house is a great opportunity for people who want to live their life in this area. And as I said before, it's all sub $300,000. So your monthly payment would definitely be less than what you are paying, or could be similar to what you are paying as a tenant in a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment. So the next property I wanted to show you is with DR Horton in Lexington only, and they do have different plans, and I'm sorting them based on the price point. So this one is called Owens Ridge Community, and the property is 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 1600 square foot house. And this plan, if you can see in the pictures, the plan shows the 2-story property house with 2-car garage, and definitely very nice interiors. If you see that, they do come with basic features like the lock system, and these are all energy efficient built, so you basically do not spend a lot of money on your utilities, especially heating and cooling. And also they have the wooded floor, so you do not deal with the maintenance of carpets. And you see that the countertops are all granite, so these add extra elegance to the property design. And also it comes with the stainless steel appliances. I think they do not provide fridge, but still you have the range and the dishwasher and the oven. So it's a very great way to not just become a homeowner, but also do not have to pay a lot of money to become a homeowner in these areas. Especially with DR Horton, I know that they do offer introductory interest rates of like 3.9 and 4.99, and again it depends on different communities. But the great thing is, if you go with their mortgage company, then they definitely provide much more incentives, and also about $10,000 closing cost. So basically, like, if you go for an FHA loan, the 3.5% of the property value would be your down payment. And in case of about $300,000 house, 3.5% is close to $10,000. And if you are getting $10,000 back as a closing cost assistance, then basically you are paying nothing to get into or move into a brand new house and just start paying the monthly mortgage. So again, these are opportunities for people who are still living, and they are not taking the decision to get their own house and they're still renting. See, the great point about this is, even if you have bought a property and then you decided to move on to a different city or different place, you can always put it on the market for sale. And again, if you price it right, it will not take long to get it sold, and you still gain some equity. And it's not like you have lost everything. You will basically make some money or gain something if you are moving from one house to another in next few years. All right, the next property I wanted to show you is by same DR Horton in Winston-Salem, and that property community is called Fiddler's Landing. And there also you see that the same layout, where you have about 1600 square foot $290,000 for the base price of the property. And again, if you go for different improvements or different upgrades, the price will increase. But at the same time, it will not have a huge impact on your monthly payout. So suppose if it goes from 290 to 310, you would rather pay a little bit, maybe 100 or 200 bucks extra per month just to get all those upgrades. So looking into the interiors, again, it's really amazing way they have staged the property. It looks very nice, granite countertop with a small kitchen island as well. So if you are really looking to live in the area and have the benefits of being a homeowner, I think these are one of the best options you have in this area. And again, for people who are really interested in not only living but also there are people who are in this area, they want to invest in new properties. Some of the builders, they do offer properties to the investors as well, so that they can buy the property and put it out on rent and make a difference on a monthly basis, because these are new properties. So definitely if you get a tenant to live here, they basically pay the mortgage and you get the monthly cash flow. So if you are really interested and looking to know what a buyer or a first-time home buyer or a person who is going to buy a property in this area, and if you are really willing to go ahead and make a purchase, then do go ahead and reach out to me. I'll help you in not only making the best decision, but also trying to get the best deal for yourself and your family, so that you get the best out of your buck. So you are getting the most from the investment that you're going to make, and the memories you are going to make while living in this area of the Triad. I thank you for taking time to watch, and thank you and have a great rest of your day.